Man, let's get it. Let's get it. I shouldn't change the color of my stream, but I had to change the color. I wanted to see what was going on. I'm going to change how these come in. I think I'm going to let them ripple in. I don't know. But family, I want to say great Umoja to each and every last one of you. The black signal has been released. The black signal has been released. If you look on, I can't tell which corner you're in, but you should see. I'm going to change the color of that. That's a little bit too dark. Let me check it on the dashboard to see how it looks. But we are live on Periscope. We're live on both Facebook pages. Still sending data out to Ustream. I'm trying something new on Mixer to see. I don't know why Facebook is always late. So let's go on over here to Streamlabs and we're gonna check out a loyalties program. We're gonna create us a cat in program, our thing program, where you can see people that's been watching on a regular basis. We can start building up points. I don't know, maybe after a certain amount of points I could throw out some actually I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw out some paraphernalia, right? Shirts and stuff. We'll work it out. Let's see. GNJ Media.live. I'll work on that, getting that program. Y'all see I got the old Phoenix up. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh shit. Okay. So I can throw up gifts up on here. I like that. Oh, let's see. Let's do it again. Missed it. Alright. So we should be streaming. According to this, we're live. Username Gye-Nyame Journey. Right. Alright, so let's see. Where are we? Any family coming in? Get started. We're about to get started. Get this toast on so we get out here and get our day started. For some reason, it says can't find supported channels, enable dashboard. Alright, there it go. So we got 3 family on here right now. It ain't super early. Now, those out there, is the dark blue thing too dark? I want to try to get, by the end of Kwanzaa this year, I want to try to get us 1,000 likes on the page. We are at 709 right now. I will periodically go in there and change that, but I'm going to have to change the color because that blue looks a little bit too dark to me. How does it feel to you? How does it look to you? Is it too dark? Also, remember the G&J Mall will be going down on August the 31st. We'll be premiering, at least, doing a free showing of the 5th installment of Hidden Colors. We're going to do the 5th installment of Hidden Colors. And we also will be having our raffle. Like I said, the rules of the raffle are very simple. You got to be in the place to get the money. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, it's more of a local contest. But then when we start giving away the as my daughters love to say, the merch, you know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere. So, but this is primarily to help with the mall. So, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, you run into stuff, you start spending, all of a sudden you ain't got no money. So those people that's coming to the mall, in order to get it, you got to be there. And we will be doing the drawing at about 3 o'clock, right? I have the system set up to let us know at about 3 o'clock when the drawing, you know what I'm saying, who gonna win, right? So I can't put gifts up there on the side. I like that. Man, that's dope. That is dope. All right, so let's see. Do we have everything in line? We got everything in line. Why do I have 2 windows open? Let's see. Yeah, that one could close. That's slowing us down. All right, cool. Everything else is cool. So we can go on and do our thing. So first off, family, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. You on time, girl. You on time this morning. You been slipping all weekend. Been kicking it with me, with my mom and stuff. So, she was kind of tired. So, I got to give her a break every now and then. Of course, this is a Heart of Simba production. This is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. You ready? Y'all ain't ready for this. Let's go.
Mr. Deity.
Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath, man, it feels so good. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a deep breath. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your container of that water. Lift that container of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, raise, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water, stretch it. Move your body and drink some water. Come on, shift up a little bit, stretch. Move your body and drink some water. Get that blood flowing. Come on, family. Move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fam, just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body and drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. 4 pillars, family, 4 pillars. Remember, what are they? Breathe, drink, eat, move. Eat culturally appropriate. You sleep, breathe. Take your breath. Live and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. some water. Raise your glass and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink your water. All right, family, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let me do something real quick. I need to go to my chat. All right, cool. So, family, first off, I want to thank you for tuning in and checking us out. Once again, 31st, remember, we're showing Hidden Colors 5. It'll be free. You know what I'm saying? Come, check out the vendors, enjoy yourself. Also, the raffle is going down. If you want to qualify for the raffle, you have to text. Listen. Kwanzaa 365, all one word. Kwanzaa 365, text it to 25456. Right? It'll put you in a database. If you if you have a problem, if a message come back that's saying that you're not registered or something like that, you have to go on and get on the black signal first. So then you have to text G&J to 25456. And then after it lets you know that you have been in and you confirm that you're on the black signal, then you text in Kwanzaa 365, right? Then it will register you if you have any problems. I don't know if you're going to have those problems. We're still in the experimental process because we got all these tools and we're learning how to use them. If you notice up here in the corner, one of these, I don't know which side, but I have my counter on. So I changed the counter from YouTube to the Facebook. We're trying to get up to 1,000 likes on our page. So like and share the page. Let people know. Boom. Let's move the family up to 1,000. What's wrong with us being conscious and being at 1,000? What's wrong with us for having our own thing and being at 1,000? Right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So family, I messed up. We had opportunity to get that ambrosia down, or at least that ambrosia family down in Texas. I messed up. You know, I've been kicking it too much, and I couldn't get it to her. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to mail it to my cousin down in I think is it San Antonio or Houston? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But wherever it is, she will be in touch with me, and I will get her the Scobies down there. I will send her some Scobies down there so that she can go and start her experimental brewing process. But I have to get her some small ones so she could start, because I needed to bring her here to show her, but, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't enough time. Time, at one point, it's crazy how in one place you can have too much time. You sit up there, look at the clock, and it look like it's stuck at 11:45. Y'all know that feeling. Be like, damn, come on. Then the other times, it's like, we had a great time. My whole family was there. Not everybody, but, enough for us to celebrate my mom's 70th birthday, and it was a real good time. I got to see cousins I didn't see in years, and it's just like, wow, and like I said, I was just real glad that I was able to experience something like that. And I'm glad my mom was able to experience something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to the fam that came on out. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. Real nice. And I thought I was going to be able to make an announcement today, but I got instructions, hold on till afterwards, right? After we, once it's done, family, I'm not playing. This one gonna blow your mind. But anyway, I think that's all the announcements we have. Let me check the news real quick, because I want to make sure I got everything with y'all. Well, actually, the blue don't look that bad on Hootsuite. Is the blue, how does the blue look out there to y'all? I'm talking about, you see the counter up top? Can you see the counter? Is it too small for you to read? How does that blue and black look up there? All right. So once again, one of the things I'm participating in, I just posted it up on our timeline, Shock Metaphysics Virtual Comedic Wisdom School. let me tell you. Kaba's first, like I said, I'm waiting for the next series to come out, but Kaba did a excellent piece on melanin family. Like I said, you need to check out this comedic school because this is, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you go there, you can follow the link. It's real good. Check it out. Like I said, and then once if you do it, let me know so that we can go on and have conversation about it on the show. You know what I'm saying? What you experience, because it comes with information. It comes with some information on there, but then also it comes with at least this session comes with a reading list provided by Kaba. So, and for those who know who I'm talking about, it's Kaba, Elder Kaba Kamene. He's been on all 5 of the Hidden Color series. So he's doing the first series in the virtual comedic school. So the virtual comedic wisdom school. So go and check that out. So we had a crazy, I ain't gonna say it was a crazy conversation. Navita called in trying to get me in trouble. That's the shit she do. You know what I'm saying? That's how my sisters are, you know. But my sisters hold me down, so don't get me in trouble. I posted up an article from NPR. It says white supremacy has never been fringe. I think we're going to talk about that a little bit later, because in there they talk about how white supremacists will go into Chinese communities and basically tear up. You know, so one, they're expanding the story, which is good, but it also could be dangerous, because what starts to happen is how can I put it? We have to be very careful with everybody that is with us, or you know what I'm saying, who says they're with us. Now, this is what I mean, because as we move through this process to get reparations, we're going to have other people wanting to jump on and claiming that they deserve something as well. And in this case, we have to be people focused. We have to be selfish, right? As a group, because we have sacrificed so much, right? That, you know, that right now this is about us, right? You know, every now and then you got to go out by yourself. Every now and then you got to spend some time by yourself. Well, you got to do that as a people too. And this right now, this call right now is something that we have to do specifically for ourselves, right? And not only for ourselves, but for our future, for our future generations, right? Because those of us that's part of the journey, we been part of. We understand what's at stake. You know what I'm saying, as far as the numbers and stuff. So we have to be aware of all that. Let me make sure I don't miss Kwame. Another piece that's coming soon on the channel is loyalty points. But the only issue is I don't think you can get it on Facebook. You can get it on G&J Media Live or the YouTube channel. I know that's fucked up, but you know, and then on top of that, YouTube always streaming late. Alright, racial roots behind the term nappy. Another great article from NPR.org. Go and check that out. Now, so we got a opinion piece from the New York Times, how to close the racial wealth gap, right? Now, what's crazy is that all the things that this dude in this article suggests are universal. But then he quotes the fact that this problem of the racial wealth gap can't be solved by universal policies. It has to be race specific. You know what I'm saying? So I put on there, race neutral policies didn't get us here. Why do we think, or why do you think, or why does anybody think racial neutral policies will get us out? These conversations remind me of a bad folktale. You know what I'm saying? Like there's one the folktale I'm thinking about is the one where, in a sense, the rabbit went to plead his case in the court of the predators. We're going to come up on it real soon, I'm telling you. We got a folk tale for tomorrow. You know, y'all remember the folk tale from last week that kind of that fits our whole piece. But let me go on because I know some of y'all got to go to work and I got to go to my adventure as well. Then I also got to get some water. As y'all can tell on my face, I didn't have the best water. Another article has Disney finally made theme park prices too high? Now, I put no, they have not. They just opened the park for those that can afford to exist in America. Unfortunately, that does not include most ADOS. Now, you got a bunch of, I know people like, poor white people, you got to. Listen, I'm advocating specifically for my group. Because I honestly believe that the changes that my group will be able to bring will benefit everybody else. But first, they have to handle business with us. We have unsettled business, right? So we raise our glass to that. We got unfinished business, right? That we got to settle. So let's go and get us some ambrosia. Yeah, I got to go and brew, but I got to get some water. That water left a bad taste in my mouth. I got to get one I can open. I don't feel like wrestling this morning. Y'all wouldn't be ready for that one. That one is. Let's try this one. There we go. All right. So when I start my little cousin off, she's gonna be brewing in jugs like this because I want her to grow to the point where she could go and because I you start small and you move up to master. So you do half gallons, or you could do whole gallon mason jars, right? And I got to go on and actually what I'm gonna do is I'm put together a video. An e-course. Hell, shit. Brilliant thinking. God damn, give yourself a round of applause. We're gonna put together an e-course, even though we got one. We're gonna do it starting from the beginning. And then I might, for the advanced ones, I might do a bigger one and teach you how to do 5 gallons. I'm up to 7 gallons now. So 7-gallon buckets. So eventually I'm going to have to move to the super big ones. How do you store that stuff? How do you know what I'm saying? How much honey should you use? And why choose honey over sugar? Why choose green tea over black tea, Brother Hot Tim? Nah, very good questions, Grasshopper. Very good questions. Let's see if there's any comments before we move on. Sister Regina, like the blue, but can't read the black letters against it. That's what I'm wondering. All right. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to find. It's going to be hard for me to find that green, sis. I was fooling around, but I guess if I go back to the default, it'll take me back to the green. So you prefer the green. Micah Robinson, good morning from, what's up, Mr. Micah? Or is that, Micah. I don't know whether it's male or female, but good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. So we about to do this toast. Let's get it popping. The way we only can on Gye-Nyame Journey. Y'all see can y'all see the little images on the side over here? Oh, Sister Regina, send me a flyer for Sisters of Fire so that I can go, because y'all one of our sponsors, put you right up on that chain right there. You know what I'm saying? So they'll pop up. I'm not playing. Vendors, listen, the vendors that's been supporting or use another color for the text, something that I know. But I don't know what will contrast the blue but look good. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just going to reset and go back and because there's nothing to do that. Just go back and reset and do that. But I need a flyer from Sisters of Fire so that I'm going to put y'all up here. You know what I'm saying? And I need to get in touch with some of the other vendors so I can also put them up there. Well, the regular vendors. I need those that's been with us from jump, handling business. Boom. Let's go and get it. Send that directly to me and we will get it up. So first, family, we want to salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We raise our glass and we salute that creator. And you know what we say, We say, Ashe. I can get the green. It'd probably be I don't know if the green is going to be as soft. I'll get the green. Matter of fact, I might be able to fix that right now, but I'm not. All right, so from there, family, we raise our glass and we salute our ancestors. We call on our ancestors and we remember them. And man, and yeah, let's go and do it. All right, ready? Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William, Walter, Chris, Penny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappin, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, L, No More X, Sapet Mont, Rob Malik Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Nomison, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Puller and the Luxor brothers, Miss Zeta Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rennerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Evita Farmer, Ago Sue, Sheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitell Wellman, Fred Douglas Trigg Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dini Mon Aries, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scandalberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Brother Kwame is on. Great Umoja, he says. Family, make it a great day. We own Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Erling, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel. Brother Kwame says, hold on, Charles McDaniel. Brother Kwame say, was listening to yesterday Daily Toast and didn't hear the black signal when it came in. Now, let me be clear. You didn't hear it, or did it come? Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrington, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Lud Alls. What you doing? What you doing? You look like you on a computer. Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Black Book, where you at? There you go. All right. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown. Who put that up there? Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Shelton, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Condorf, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth E. Lane, Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Joanna, Desandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Victor Bolden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. Good morning, Miss Kim. How you doing? Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Wood Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods. That's all the names that I have. So we raise our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. Right? From there, family, we move to the present moment. Hold on, Brother Kwame says, Black Signal did not come, but because I was listening to yesterday Daily Toast, was preoccupied with it and thus didn't hear today's Black Signal, but it did come. All right. I think I know what happened yesterday. But hold on. You should have got it. I have to go back and look at what list I did. But anyway, all right. I apologize for you not getting the Black Signal. You know what I'm saying? I am perfecting my craft as we speak. So we move from saluting our ancestors. We toast all the names that we did. We move to the present moment. We lift up our glass. We salute this moment because in this moment this is where our power lies. This is where we are able to control and to guide in most cases, right? So right now, we are in the moment of Umoja. And I want you to take time right now, today, sometime, and track down some Umoja activities. Follow the tracks of Umoja. And when you see it, sneak up on it and catch it in action. Because it's out there running wild in our community. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we don't get to see a lot of what's going on with Umoja because there's a lot of foolishness going on out there, you know, and it's the foolishness that attracts the attention. But we want to be seeking out the Umoja. We want to find the Umoja. We want to activate those reticular formation, lock it in, and find it. All right? Because once you are able to see it once in the community, then all of a sudden you start seeing it all over the community, right? Then from there, we're able to do some real tribe building. All right, from there, family, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity, right? The Modic principle is truth. The color is violet, as you see that I have on. Mentalism is the Hermetic law of the day. Male name is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua, right? So we want to lift up. We want to lift up our glass and we want to salute. We want to salute this moment, keeping our pact with the past as well as our promise to the future. And we hold it up and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on from the present moment to our future generation. We toast our children, our children's children, until infinity. And we say, Ashe. Cleveland over here looking suspicious. What you doing?
I just got done eating.
Looking suspicious. All right. So from there, family, we lift up our glass to the future generations, and we move to all of our relations. We toast and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, where do we go? Let me tell you where we go. You ready? Get ready. Hold on to your socks, because you ain't going to, yeah, y'all know. From all of our relations, we move on to that selfish libation. This is for you, family. What is it that you need in this moment to move to your greatest self? What is it? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, I toast the most magnificent, beautiful, most powerful, most enlightening individual in the room right now. You know who that is? That's you. I toast you and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, can't end. All right? Hot damn, summer in the city. Woo. All right, so I'm about to get on up. I'm going to sip on this a little bit. If there's any comments, I want to say send shouts out to Sister Regina. I want to send shouts out to Michael Robinson. I want to send shouts out to Kim Carswell. Of course, shouts going out to the Black Yoda. I'm going to get up. I'm going to set up this program. Now, in order to participate with the program, because we counting points. We counting points. And I'm going to have to come up with when a certain amount of points. I got to figure out what that is. Right? But anyway, so in order to really participate, since we can't seem to get no justice on YouTube, you're going to have to watch us through, YouTube still sending data. What kind of shit is that? Right? So let me try turning it off and turn it on and see what happens. It's so whack. It's so whack. So I guess I'm going to have to erase this one and go back in and upload it again. Or I might just have to stream directly to my YouTube page, which I don't want to do. I really don't want to do that. But right now, it's forcing me to have to go on and add my own page on here. So that at least we could get something popping off on YouTube. This is ridiculous. Right? So watch. I'm going to add a channel right now. This is how cold some of this stuff is. I could be in midstream and just go and just add a YouTube channel. YouTube stream now. Boom. Add it right there. Connect YouTube to stream now. So now it's like, wow, we in the middle of the process. I'm streaming live, putting a stream on YouTube because my YouTube channel, I don't know, maybe I've been blocked. I don't know. We're about to find out though, right? So we're going to go on and open. I don't want to open it on my channel, but I'm going to have to. Choose your account or brand. All right, shit. I'm kind of frustrated by it, but that's what it is. Brother Kwame say 3, 1 love. All right. So now we are streaming once again on my YouTube channel. Hopefully it will get through a little bit better on my channel. And once I figure out what the issue is, I will be able to go on and make adjustments. All right. So, family, the black signal will be going. Remember, we have the raffle going on, and we are going to continue. I think we're going to continue some type of form of raffle. And also, because we got to raise funds before Kwanzaa, because first off, there's a certain amount that Gye-Nyame needs to give so that we can go and have the celebration. We have a responsibility. We take responsibility. We take our responsibility very seriously as far as Kwanzaa. But I want to make sure that I'm able to get the pages that we got last year. Last year we got 2 pages for the Daily Toast. We're growing. Now we need 3 pages because this black book, I have not typed these up yet. So we're going to need 3 pages. So family, like I said, get some merch, as the girls say. Go on over there and donate. You know what I'm saying? Let's start, boom. Put us in your budget. Let's work it out. We bring some value to people's lives. So anyway, and then also, Sister Regina, get me your flyer because you are a sponsor of G&J Media, because you have been at every last one of our mall events. I want to put your flyer right up here so that the world can see as we start growing, because I want y'all to grow with us. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, those other businesses that's been regular. Now, because if you're not regular, you paying. I'm just letting you know. Those, because let me tell y'all, some shit is about to jump off. I got a major announcement, right? It's going to be in September, but I got an announcement. And I can't wait to get it out. I can't wait. Some major shit is about to happen for us here on Gye-Nyame Journey. And if it happens for Gye-Nyame Journey, it's going to happen for everybody that's in that circle. So, anyway, family, I got to go. I got to get in my car. I got to get out of here. I got to find out why my bank account is all fucked up right now. I know I ain't the only one. This is that 80. I'm living that ADOS life, family. So I know I ain't the only one. Well, I got to go on and check my bank account, see how the fuck it got messed up, right? I wish I could be like the white folks and blame Russians, but I know the Russians ain't fucking with my account. But family, we out. Peace. Get your health drink. Drink up.